Okay. Looks like we are live, which means I can go ahead and send them notice. So hit them with the yeah. And then get them with the yeah. And once more with the yeah. And finally with the yeah. Okay. Should be good. Probably could turn down my TV audio a little bit. Oh, wow, I'll definitely need to turn this down. Okay, thankfully I did that prior to actually starting stream. I actually had like 2% foresight there. I need to unplug my controller because it was dying before I started streaming because I was playing some Animal Crossing, getting my daily stuff out of the way, and yeah. It pretty much was like, hey, please help. I'm dying. So there's no chance I can go ahead and do this already, right? From Orberg, I work at the mining museum. I got advice from the underground man on digging up some fossils and spheres. Before I get digging, let me share this advice with you. While you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They're very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. Keep in mind that you'll be digging up treasure in no time.
The first one to have started digging out of the underground. I am. You can call me the underground man. Everyone else does. I'll make this a gift to you. Hold up the end of the deal and put it to good use.
Oh no, wait. Do I go ahead and get this? Use the Explore Kit from your bag's key items pocket to visit the Grand Underground.
Let me mentor you as you become a full-fledged blocker. Just follow my lead.
All right, never mind. Sorry, Gardenia. I got better things to do.
First, go to the Grand Underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explore Kit. It can be used indoors on a cave. Now give it a try.
Oh, that's just using it for me. Okay, I was like actually pressing it. I'm like, why is it not going very fast? And makes sense. Hey, Born, is this your first time here? Welcome to Sinnoh's Grand Underground. It's a network of tunnels, caves, and caverns lying beneath Sinnoh. Huh? What am I doing down in this expanse of a place? It's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want down here. For instance, you can dig up fossils and treasure, or you can make your own secret base. You should talk to the underground man in Turtle City to learn more. Why is a way to remember to go back to service? Remember, why? Dude, more like why not? I have to get going now. See you around. And there he goes, back to his home planet. Ooh, that's nice. Oh my god. Yes! There's a note tucked inside the Explorer Kit. Digging for fossils. Put a sledgehammer and a pickaxe in your Explorer Kit. Use them and you'll be able to dig out all sorts of stuff from walls. But the wall comes tumbling down, that is. I'm sure you can do it. Good luck, youngster. Something hitting the wall. Dude, 3 items? Oh my god. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all these, but... Oh. Nope. So close. The wall collapsed. Blue Sphere S and another Blue Sphere S. Yay! Alright, dude, I gotta find more of these.
Oh, Diglett.
Gotcha, you dummy. This is actually important for me to do since one of my party members is actually going to be one of the fossil Pokemon, so... Actually have a reason to do this. Or more of a reason to do this than I normally would. Ooh. I see you're in the best part of the game. Yes, yes I am. But Ender, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good night tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay, wherever that other one was, I have no idea. Got a pretty stone box. Box art shine. Salaman statue appeared. Let's go. I used to spend actual hours in the underground way back when. It's so fun. Yeah, I like to go through the underground as well, but the problem is like I didn't spend a whole lot of time on like the single player stuff. Like I really wanted to do the multiplayer stuff if I could. I quit. You know, I said that, but I guess I should see what he even has. So TMs and a bunch of stuff that it looks like for your base. Okay. But it's good to hear you're doing well. Yo, hello Josh, how's it going? Give me a Diglett. Now the underground is multiplayer. Yes, it is fully multiplayer. You don't have to have like, you don't have to be like local. It is now online, which is beautiful. Yeah. There we go. Actually succeeded for once. Green sphere S, red sphere S. You don't understand the multiplayer? I'm not really sure if there's like any huge merit to playing in multiplayer. Like I think you could do everything single player if you wanted to, but like strictly getting the what is it? Getting some of the what is it? The Digletts, like you'd be able to farm Digletts faster, and you'd also be able to ooh. Nice. You get Digletts faster, and you'd be able to just like share your base with others. That's like the only thing that really makes sense to me. Oh yeah, I guess there is the assisted mining too. Ooh, this is a big one. Nice. You can say hi back. Wait, did you actually put a hi Cameron in the thing? I do not understand. Jeez, that shard looks way more put together than it was when I was digging it up just there. Give me. Ooh. Nice. Let's go. Thank you for the 1 bit. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, well, I'm dropping frames. Cool. I hear a bike coming. Yes, Yellow, enjoy your splooning. I did see you get on Sploon 2 earlier. Secret bases are cool, but I rarely see the entrances. But yeah, hopefully you've had a good day, and hopefully you will enjoy your Sploon. I appreciate you coming by. Wait. Okay, I was like, should be here. But no, thank you for the 1 bit. You already heard the spiel, and hopefully you've had a good day today as well. Come on. Okay. Oh. That was actually not a good place to hit that, but I did it regardless. Dang, these two are right next to each other. Stream struggling for YouTube. Well, I mean, we did drop some frames earlier, so. You know, and honestly, last night we had some terrible, like, internet drops, so do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if this stream drops once. I will go ahead and say that ahead of time. Like, and I genuinely wonder if it's because of, all of the, if it's because of, like, all the internet traffic that's going on because of all the Black Friday shopping. Like, that's just my guess, but we dropped internet like 3 times last night. Like, once before midnight and then twice, like, after midnight. So I'm thinking that there may have been something about that was making it rough. Where's this other one? There it is. I think I should be able to get this just fine. Five seconds behind, but smoothing smoothly now. Yeah, I guess that's like sort of best case scenario. And it's gone. All right. Well, no, if you buy, hopefully you can see this. I guess I don't know, but please have yourself a good night, man. I appreciate you coming by and trying, even with the internet issues. So. Oh, I didn't want to get into a battle with the cricket top, but okay. Can't tell if that was like a dust particle or like or like a like gnat or something that just flew above my head. Oh, so I guess you can go out like the bottom here too. So anybody who's played a good bit of the Grand Underground has is there like a really low drop rate for like fossils and stuff? Or have you been able to find them like pretty easily? Because one of the Pokemon I'm going to try and use on my team is a fossil. which may come back to bite me. Oh my gosh, where are these? Hello? Jeez. Kind of rare, I've only found 4. It's fair. Well, there were literally 4 items there and I only found 2. I hope that they were like all like extremely small or something, and so there weren't like anything I needed to worry about. Oh no, not another 4. These were all in one place. There we go. Which version is this? This is Shining Pearl. Gosh. I almost always start off my thing with at least hitting one of those. There it is. It's like a small one. Yep. Also, Ender, do you have like the same version you were wanting to trade, or why the exclamation? Oh, is this another woman who's like, Perdita? Where should I set up my secret base? I can't make up my mind. Oh, well, never mind. I guess not. Alright, check out this one. Yeah, there are plenty of, let me tell you, there are plenty of people in the Discord who have Brilliant Diamond. So if you are looking for a specific Pokemon, just like ask anybody else. You know what? I'm pretty sure Josh has Brilliant Diamond and Chris has Brilliant Diamond. So Perdita, the name of something, you know, can you, sounds familiar? I don't really remember though. Also, it looks like you can just like leave the area there and then come back and then there's new stuff. Not bad. Except for this attempt, I'm not found anything. There we go. As soon as I started complaining. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this. Yeah, it actually was. Yeah. This is one of the dungeons? Really? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that, brother. There we go. Alright. Technically mission accomplished, but I will definitely be spending more time down here later. Because I love the underground. This isn't like a firestone, is it? Armor fossil, red sphere, heat rock. Oh wait, is heat rock used? Isn't that the item you hold to like continue sandstorm or something? I'm actually gonna take a look at that. No, duh, not sandstorm. It's actual weather. Yeah, so sunny day. Yes. No, you're completely right. It was sunny day. But yeah. Honestly, freaking epic. Alright, well. Time to, you know what? I'm gonna grab this last one here. This one might have a banger in it. And we're right next to it, so we'll go ahead and head. We'll see what it is. Well. No. No! This one's a rib dictator chip and a half. Oh. Should be able to get this. Alright, never mind. Give me a Pikachu. Oh, is this a shiny statue? It is! Okay, so I have been watching Fire Dragon, like, do the Grand Underground for, like, an absolute, like, immeasurable amount of hours. And so I honestly thought that you could only get those shiny statues when you have the Diglett thing going, but that's actually really cool that, you could still get them randomly. Alright. Go up. Yes.
Oh, I see that you've gone underground. Well done. Take these as a reward.
Yo, Kimberly! How are you doing, Kim? Thank you for the 5 corgi bits. As you know, filling out the big cup fills up my heart as well. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your Thanksgiving was all good. I guess we didn't really like check up with each other in the group meet or anything like that. But it's nice to know that you're still kicking. Hopefully you're doing all right. Become way more common in Diglett mode. Yeah, exactly, right. I just remember like seeing him get them like all the time. Whenever he was got the 40 Digletts, or he and like most people. Did you get my Mew and Jirachi? Yes, I did. I fell off a rock yesterday and I got lost on the beach today. Well, every day is just a new adventure, hasn't it, Kimberly? It's just been excellent. Best Thanksgiving ever. Well, hopefully falling off that rock did not hurt or impair you. Or I mean, it probably hurt, but like, you know, didn't like, you know what I mean. Got the fall on video. Oh no. Pokemon the Grand Underground that you can normally find around here.
Meeting a new Pokemon is 100 times more fun when it's a rare one. Your road to being a Spelunker has barely begun. If you want to know more, just come visit me. Well, I need to set up my secret base. 12 foot and I bounced. Did you at least like land on like dirt? Not like concrete. I'm assuming it was probably like while hiking. I wasn't done with the Grand Underground. Big and empty, I would think. But that's just because you're a novice Spelunker. There are many hidden things down there that are visible to a naked eye. For my test, I want you to dig up some treasures for me. While underground, take the right off. And you say, okay, yep, and yep, okay, I did, yep. I see you're able to use your radar efficiently. Well done, indeed. I literally just changed spots with you. Pretty scratch and bruised, but I was so tall for one shiny. That, Kimberly, don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, you sound like you're taking it on the chin. So hopefully that the scratches and bruises will heal. Wet sand. Okay. Yeah, it could have been worse. It could have been concrete, but that probably still was definitely a rough situation.
Here's your reward.
What? Oh, is that? Oh, okay. That's probably something you can put in your thing. Like, you can put in your secret base.
Digging the walls of the granite around to unearth hidden things. Treasure you find will go straight into your bags. Here's a special item that can be exchanged for goods down there. Now, what should I assign you next? Have you grown weary of repeatedly going underground? Well, it's not over yet. Next up, your secret.
Okay, yes.
We needed the digger drill I gave you earlier. Simply go to the granite around and use the digger drill wherever you like. You will instantly create your very own secret base. So as your next assignment is make a secret base.
Alright, you got it. Have you gone to a doctor? No, Mom says you're fine. Well, I suppose that is the perk of having a mother as a nurse. Play alone. Honestly, later, it'd be really fun to do some just like Grand Underground, some like Grand Underground, internet connectivity with everyone. Just like, maybe not hunt shiny Pokemon or anything like that. I don't know, like, if I'd want to like go out of my way and do that, but I would really like to probably like just do some more underground stuff, because I find the just digging minigame in general to be incredibly fun. And I also you know what, right here, can I like use the digger drill? I don't know how you do this. Oh, you just press the A button. Okay. There are Pokemon in the underground you can try to... Yes! Yes, you can. So, I guess I need to go in here first so I can set this up. So let me show you real quick. Place a statue. Oh, they... kind of like this. This is probably like way better. Dude. Do this, then do this, then do this, and then do this. Yeah. Oh, see, and that, what the Diglets that Ender just mentioned, the Doug Trios, they added 3 to that bar that's underneath my thing. Once you get 40, that's what activates it. So right here, I have a Swampy Cave. You can find, wait. I'm adding Krogunk to my team, or I intend to. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and catch this. Yeah, he was big shit. Oh! Ladder? Does that make me, like, confused? Like, raise my stat, but then I'm confused? Yes, yes, it does. Well, it don't matter. Wait, you had a berry? It has black sludge! Oh, come here! Oh, get in the ball right now! Heck yeah! Dude, I got a Krogunk that already comes with black sludge? Dude, that's not even bad. I was about to say, I think it's exclamation point Chungus. Yes. Of course. Start with I. No, hold on. Ikovic. What's your naming scheme for stuff? I literally just make I start with a letter, and I just go from there. And as you can see, we've got Tumbert, Drbov, Melvin, Ogden, Epifel, and Baxel. So there is no rhyme or reason. It's the names. It is literally just whatever comes into my crazy brain. So here we go. At this point, I've almost got like half of my team, dude. I have, well, now I do have half my team for sure. Like even now, but I have the fossil, which I can revive as soon as I get done here in Eterna, and then after that, I don't... The last Pokemon I'm going to try and add is Sneasel, aka Weavile, but I don't know how common that's going to be in the underground. And if I'll have to actually, like, wait until, like, the final area before, what is it, Candace, to get named after things or adjectives. I feel like the few times I have seen your Pokemon games, Kimberly, yes, that sounds right. Let's get rid of Melvin, brother of the Joker. But honestly, freaking amazing that I freaking went in this thing just to show off the Kimberly. Yeah, you can definitely, like, you can definitely find, like, new Pokemon and stuff here, and then just, like, oh, hey, here's the Pokemon you were gonna put on your team. Here you go. That's excellent. That is based, as some would say. Does he actually have poison moves? Because if he does, he might be helpful for this upcoming gym. Granted, most of their Pokemon is like grass poison, but he might be helpful. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch you up front, since you're probably gonna be the most likely to help, but... Down on special attack, up on defense, you know what? I'll take that. He doesn't have any poison moves yet. That's fine. Dang, yeah, I feel like I have straight up lucked out within, like, the past couple minutes. Getting, like, most of the team. With a lot of these Pokemon being ones that I typically would not use. Or, well, half of the team are Pokemon that I wouldn't normally use. At my gym, no one gets to battle with the gym leader, me, until they've beaten all the other trainers. I'll be waiting for you in the back. Good luck, challenger. Alright. Oh no! Trees! Nature! How horrifying. I was about to say, what are the trainers hidden behind those, like, really small trees right here? Oh. How'd you know where to find me? Let's have our battle. Angles. Perspective. Love that Intimidate. You know, honestly, if I was going to keep a Pokemon here to like to specifically resist the teams that I'm going up against, probably would have been best to keep Zubat, and I guess I can switch out Epiphyll here in just a second. Because if I did send them out, to literally take quadruple damage, which is no bueno. Nice levels. Lascarin. I was gonna beat you while you were still in a state of shock. I don't know why you expect me to be shocked, but the next trainer is at the end, past the 2 boulders, I think. Well, thank you for at least trying. I forgot. Yeah. Or I forgot. So how do you... Oh, whoops. Yeah, I was confused. I was under the impression that you could, like when I was talking to Bebe, that last point, also I can see a trainer to the left. I thought she was saying that you could access your Pokemon anywhere from out in the field. Like you can, like, Let's Go. Yeah. Melvin, get back here. You will be good strictly to quad resist most of the moves that are coming at us. Okay, there's a trainer down there to the left. I guess maybe they don't appear until you beat them in order? Because I don't feel like I saw this lady here, but like grass-type Pokemon can do out some serious special attacks and will let you win easy. Or easily. From a Lady Janna. So now, Badoo. That dude is like, alright, let's just get this gym over with. He is ready to run through these Pokemon. Doesn't look like we've dropped any more frames thus far, which is really nice. But again, I would like to let people know that chances are there is a chance for a stream to drop. So if that happens, do not panic. I'll try and be back, because obviously I want to try and get as much Pokemon time in as I can. I was thinking of streaming tomorrow, but instead of streaming Pokemon, streaming Dread, because I think that Dread is definitely the game we're going to be closer to beating, especially because, you know, we started it before this, so. Also, yes, this lady was definitely not here before. So. And when you try and conceal it, you can't hide the aroma of flowers. Ooh, she's only got one Pokemon. Is it gonna be like level 18? Just Turtwig. Get that nice Intimidate off. 17. Still doable, I'd say. Very doable. Yo, Gerbov. Yay, Baxel. Just like your inability to conceal, wait. Oh, he's referring to the aroma thing earlier. Okay. Yes, my overabundant skill. Beside 4 flowers. There's some flowers over here. Ah. You found me! Of course I'll battle you! Thank you, ma'am. Beauty Lindsay. Did the beauties originally look like that in Diamond and Pearl? Honestly, don't remember. Maybe it's just like the hoop ring thing that's like... The weird belt that's like throwing me off. Is there someone named Cameron in this yet? I'm tempted to say yes, but I actually only remember there being a Cameron, like, for 100% certainty in Emerald and in X and Y, and they're both psychic trainers. Huh, there's only our gym leader left. Go on, don't be afraid. So there's probably one, but I don't know who it would be in this game, or what type of trainer they would be yet. Yeah, you're doing fine. I don't think you've even taken a hit, right? It's weird that he's got defense up, speed down. It's like almost probably the opposite of what you'd want. Like, but it's fine. And how many winning attacks did he have? I know I've used like a couple. Yeah, we're good. Probably could have saved, but I'm feeling confident. You kept me waiting. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this will be fun. Let's have our battle. Look, Gardenia is a cool trainer. But she was kind of weird in the anime, not gonna lie. She got a little too excited over grass-type Pokemon. Yo, Cherubi cannot stand up to me. Also, I would have imagined Cherubi to be a smaller Pokemon. Like, not like excessively small, but just smaller than that. Yo, Ikavik getting his first level. Okay, this Churchwick will probably live this. Well, actually, I just leveled up, so... Ooh, we did. Setting up Reflect. That's interesting. I'm a double team on this. Yep, because I knew she was going to heal. I'm gonna use another double team. Good. Yeah, see. I was just really trying to, like, get out those, turns of Reflect since I don't do nearly as much damage. Is this game must have the same thing that Sword and Shield has, right? Where you can see the turns of Reflect left, okay, or not. Okay, you have move info, but I don't see anything past that. Well, good thing that work up is not bulk up, because I think bulk up is attack and defense, and that was attack and special attack, so.
You are still fragile.
Not the end yet! Oh no. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The team player. Wow, that actually got me. And she's got a berry on it. Smart play, madam. Smart play. Grass Knot's a move that can definitely miss, right? I'm pretty sure. Alright, well. No problemo. Argon grew to level 23! Wants to learn Whirlwind. I guess I'll forget Tackle just for the strict fact that Quick Attack is just better. It's just a better tackle. Dumber grew to level 23. Melvin grew to level 18. Oh, and for a few of you who are returning from the first from the first stream, I did not originally have Tumber. I had to catch him today because it was limited time, so got it. So hopefully that clears up any confusion. I kind of forgot to mention that. Amazing, you're very good, aren't you? Well, yeah, I knew to wait out your reflect. I might have said it earlier, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess that's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. Ew, oh, I'm gonna have to... What do you mean, limited time? Drifloon only shows up in this game on... Well, at least in the overworld. You can probably find him in the Grand Underground. But at least in the overworld, you can only find Drifloon on Fridays at the Valley Windworks, and it's between, like... Is it, like, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. or something? And for me, when I start stream is literally at 8 p.m. So I can't go out of my way to, like, catch him on stream. Like, I would have had to start stream early. Yeah, only on Fridays. The Forts badge, the hidden move cut, will be available from your Poketch. Now you have 2 gym badges. All Pokemon you've received in trades will obey you up to level 30. I've also got something else for you. This is a gift from me. Oh! You were hoping it wouldn't be that like that? Yeah. I mean, they're trying to keep it close to the originals. So each TM86 contains Grass Knot. It's one of my favorite moves. The heavier the opposing Pokemon, the more damage this move will cause. And it's not even that bad, so... May teach that to Grottle. I don't know. I don't think I had too much problem with that in Shield. Specifically in Shield, it was always the weather. The weather is all, like, if I was trying to look for a Pokemon to finish the dex, it's like the weather. If it wasn't, like, correct in an area, then it was just like, alright, guess we're gonna wait another day. And there was stuff like you could trade with people. But if it wasn't a Pokemon that, like, was version exclusive or wasn't a legendary or something like that, you know, I want to try and catch it on my own if I could. It's the lady. Oh, is that a Pokédex? You must be helping Professor Rowan. What's your name? Oh, okay. Hello, Born. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here in Eterna City, there's a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while you're traveling with your Pokedex. Try using these. They should help you on your way. TM93s! Drop them, I despised. Oh, and I got cut. I need that. Remember, you can use the hidden move Cut from your Pokédex in the field, where you go to places that were previously inaccessible to you. That's important for filling up your Pokédex, right? Luck be with you, young trainer. Goodbye, pretty lady. I'm just trying to go around. They say this is a Pokemon that lived long, long ago. There's some writing on the Pokemon statue. Pal. Like the Pal Pad? Once created, brought forth the many dimensions. All things, alive or not, are at the same space. Such as the blessing of Pal. Text is barely legible and I was faded completely in places. Well, I mean, this is legible enough, I'd say. Didn't even need to have Pokemon know HM now. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, getting completely like ridding HMs from needing to be like moves on your Pokemon is a quality of life change that I don't think anybody will argue about. It's like, obviously for people who, you know, care, you can still have it, but like, just the fact that you don't have to worry about like your moveset anymore, really, when you're playing through a Pokemon game, and like, or either dedicating like a bunch of HMs to like one specific Pokemon, it's just good. Yeah, let's check out Gressnot. I'm assuming that my Pokemon should be able to learn it, right? Oh, can we sort by number? Oh, there's also Bullet Seed. Yeah, I don't think I'll worry about that one right now. Stealth Rock is probably going to be a move that I will teach Shield on once I get him. If he can learn it, I may have to wait till he turns into Bastiodon. Pluck. Honestly, might be good. I just completely forgot, honestly, that I got that. Rock Smash and Cut. I don't want to teach Ikavik Rock Smash, but we'll wait a bit. Where's Gressnot? Right here. You know what? I'm not really worried about, like, needing tackle, so I'll just load them up with, grass moves. Is when you want to use a party member for it, it's always just Bidoof or B-Barrel or Starp. Okay, yeah. You know what? That's a fair complaint, I would say. So, like, you can't, like, set a Pokemon to be kind of the animation there, but I do think, like, even still, obviously you'd rather have, like, the specific HM removal over than, like, the polish, I guess, there. Team Galactic is interested in the world. Our gaze is beyond the stars.
Welcome to Team Galactic. Are you here to donate your Pokemon? Well, you're not. They can't get off our property.
We have to bring the pain like we did with the Cycle Shop manager? No thank you. I will be experiencing no pain. Do that. Oh, I didn't even think about reading their dialogue. I'm just like, alright, let's get to this fight, bro. Nice Intimidate. Let's go. It's gonna really matter for that Wurmple. Oh, I haven't used Baxel in so long, I completely forgot that she learned, I completely forgot that she learned Spark, which is good. Epic. Next, we'll go to level 22. Nice 2 damage, nerd. Your breath grew to level 22. Let's learn Blight. Probably Leafage. Ow, that did more damage. Goodbye. This the last Pokemon? Yeah, it is. Finding side quests in your, it's fun. What side quests are like in this game? Are they just like, find this barrier, this Pokemon for me and show it? That's true. I noticed that, there's been more people, yeah, so specifically are like, I'll give you stickers if you show me this stuff. Ikovic, grew to level 19. I feel like I got meddled with. But dear, you're just a kid. Yeah, and freaking destroyed you. What's the problem? Our objectives are incredible, too incredible for me to understand. I'll fight blindly to defend, and your intrusion won't be forgiven. Alright, dude, chill out, man. Not that big a deal. There's an path somewhere in this town, but I don't know where. Oh! It's got some neat stuff. I was about to say, even without stab, this bite should kill the Wurmple. Yes, very much so. Well, then it's definitely going to be a good idea for me to go out of my way and look at houses and stuff and see if they've got any free stuff like stickers for me to get. Whoa, what was I fighting for again? Jeez, Team Galactic, you sure are very forgetful. Team Galactic is working hard to find new energy sources for the future. See how good this Pokemon is. I stole it from some weak trainer. Then, I mean, it would probably also be weak. So, just saying. Oh, well, I mean, at least it's a Silker, and at least I had an evolved form of a Wurmple. But they all go down just the same. What is this? A weak Pokemon. I just said that. Jeez, pay attention, would ya? We are conducting research on new forms of energy. We want to harness the mysterious power of Pokemon. Ikovic, I wanna look at something real quick. So Revenge. Okay. So honestly, Revenge is already like a pretty decent fighting move for him to have. I'm gonna swap these since I am like more likely to use this. Especially since that's your only, basically your only attacking move, right? Yes, yes it is. Because I think that'll be helpful up ahead since I think the admin will have a Glameow. Why, thank you. We love it when people come to us to donate their Pokemon.
Well, I already told the lady downstairs, no! Down!
So, Ender, I don't know how far you were in the game. I mean, you've probably beaten it. But, did you, what team did you run through the game with? Ooh, so yeah, you're pretty much, towards the latter half of the game. Oh, Sokun actually lived? Disgusting. Die. Yeah, even though I don't really like it, I might actually have to teach Krogunk Thief. Or probably just Rock Smash. Just so that way he knows another move that he can actually use to attack. Because I don't think I'll be finding anything poison related for a while. And honestly, I don't even know. He may be past the point, like past the level to learn Poison Jab. I'm not sure. What do you think you're doing? Ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic's grand designs. Come to think of it, I don't even know what's going on. Jeez, these guys. Our mission is to implement our operations without question. It is all for the new world order that our boss will lead. Empoleon, Machoke, Graveler, Mew, Jirachi, and Luxray. Yeah. I always love to see Luxray. People are always up in arms and like, oh, dude, everyone's gonna have like the same teams in like Diamond and Pearl when they play through it. But honestly, I mean, that's just because a lot of the Pokemon at the beginning of this region are just really cool or really good, and so you can just keep them throughout the entire game. And I do not feel like, I feel like Shinx is definitely no exception to that rule. This won't go unpunished. Okay, I have found Lady. Yeah, because the only other... Yeah, the dark move, the only dark move I have is Thief, and I only have one of it, so... Yeah, we'll teach him Rock Smash, sure. Let's go with... Ladder, I guess? Oh, hello. Did you want something? Slave me to even ask. You want to free the Pokemon? Yeah, that's gonna happen. I think it would have been better if she said, yeah, like, that's going to happen, because that makes a little bit of sense, but alright. I evolved Machoke and Graveler. Again, I'm sure that if you wanted to trade with somebody, I'm sure somebody in chat would be able to. Or, well, I say chat, but somebody in the Discord, rather. Discord would probably be the best place to, like, contact people about that. I mean, Ikovic, I would leave you in to fight it versus this guy, but I don't think that you would even do that much strictly because of the resistances, so... Yeah, I guess go Baxel again. And then maybe we can switch into the... Wait, she might have her ugly. Or maybe she won't have it at all. I feel like she does, though. I'm alert. Yo, Ender, please enter with alert. As you know, lurkers are the real workers. Level 23. Oh, it's Skuntank. Okay, I was completely wrong. I was thinking of Mars, I think. How insolent to get a bite of this child. Yeah, if I threw you in, you'd be doing, like, just normal damage to it. Yeah, I really don't have anything right now, because about the best would be just, like, trying to, Oh, hello, flamethrower. Like, the best you would have versus this is using, like, a ground type move. And I do not have that, so. I was about to say, that just poisoned me, right? Yeah. Hey, how about you get paralyzed? You love to see it. Bro, don't even care, man. Watch this paralysis right here. Never mind, alright. Good thing I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. I mean, if I was doing a Nuzlocke, I would have definitely switched out there, but... Look, I was getting confident. I was getting a little cocky with it, alright? Hey, yo, it's about to be do some damage! Ow. Good job, Ikovic. Level 20. Learned Venoshock. I mean, I would probably rather have, like, Poison Jab or something, but for now, Venoshock is fine. Losing to some child, being careless cost me too much. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay though, our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished, and Mars has collected energy for the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you on one little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon. With the power of mythical Pokemon, he will become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest that you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. Yeah, doubt. Anyways, give me my bike. I got my Clefairy back and it's all thanks to you, but that Team Galactic, they said Clefairy came from space. Hand it over. The logic baffles me still. It's likely they are from space. Anyway, they're gone now. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough right now, but cruise by my cycle shop, okay? Sure thing. Yeah, and okay, I was actually talking about this to a person the other day because I was just like in a Discord call and I was trying to plan out what my team is going to be for this game. One of the things that made me the most frustrated was the fact that you cannot get Rotom until post-game. Why? I know that technically in Diamond and Pearl you were not able to get Rotom until afterwards, but in Platinum, you were basically able to get them, like, right after you got to Eterna City. Like, as soon as you get cut, you go in the Great Chateau, and then you just catch Rotom. And that's it. And in this game, it's like, no, you gotta wait. And it would have been so good because I already love Rotom a whole lot. He's a Pokemon I really enjoy, especially from 4th gen specifically. And I was wanting to, like, perhaps switch out Luxray with him. And so I'd have, like, an electric fire type, an electric water type, like, something cool. Have a unique type on the team. But, nope. Pokemon said you are not allowed to do that, even though we had a great quality of life change in Platinum, and we're just gonna take it out. So. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is, I suppose.
Thanks for rescuing me. I can't thank you enough. Say, let me give you a bite to show my gratitude. Please come with me for a moment.
Ooh. Gosh, really needed to stretch there.
I'd like you to choose a color for your bike. Which one will it be?
Do blue?
Calls to mind images of the flame on Charmander's tail.
Okay.
It's perfect for you.
You obtained the bike. Put the bike in your inventory.
It's the latest model, so I'll read the operating manual.
Press B to shift gear. Oh, yeah, right. You got the shift gears. In 3rd gear, the bike cannot reach full speed, but it will be easier to handle. In 4th gear, it will ride at full speed to climb the slopes. Nice. You still have, like, the option to, yeah, register. Oh, and they have it, like, where you can, where it's the D-pad register. That's really good. That's a capture taken. I guess for now I'll put the rod, like, here, even though, of course, that'll probably get replaced eventually. Oh, did I go to the Pokemon Center? Yes, I did. Igavit, you stay up front.
Oh, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am? I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. Come a long way at the behest of Professor Dalby on your adventure. Boy, may I ask you, how many Pokemon have you met? Oh my, you've met 42 Pokemon! Wonderful, yes, bravo! Professor Rowan should be delighted. Here's something for you.
Yay! Ricky.
Giving a rare candy to a Pokemon will instantly increase that Pokemon's level by 1. You can raise your weak Pokemon, or you can train your strong Pokemon. Use them as you like. Also, if a Pokemon you get in a trade may disobey you if it's too high in level, don't worry though, it'll obey you if you have enough gym badges.
Thank you, sir. Oh, hello.
Yo, having a good time cycling?
Yeah, I don't appreciate how close you are to me, though. A bit uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Yo, Axel, like the dude from, Kingdom Hearts. Ikavik, I think I'm gonna have to switch you out here. I would have faith, but unfortunately, you could probably die in one hit to this dude's wing attack. If he even has wing attack, I figure he would though. Okay, well, he decided to use quick attack instead. Well, I'll give him this. He did more damage to me than I was expecting. Oh! Chat, I do not believe I've said it tonight. Please. If you do not have something to drink on you, please do that. Stay hydrated. Get yourself some water, some tea, or some juice. Just something nice for yourself.
Hey, not bad, you.
Ooh, good sweat riding. I'm feeling great. Let's battle.
Now the bicycle's Megan.
Jinx.
Go, Ikavik.
I know this does not matter at all, but I want to check. Okay, so of course he has more attack than special attack. That's what I was hoping anyways. And he has the special attack down. And, yeah, Venoshock is special, so. Hey.
You fool. You have activated my secret move. Ah!
Gerbev grew to level 23! Oh, you worked us over!
Hey, watch where you're going! Or did you want to challenge me?
Eh. Man, I'm always good to get more levels. I'm there, you know, I probably should have waited to do these, and I've gotten shield on first, but you know, it's fine. We'll be fine.
Bada bing!
Black Sludge coming in handy, yes sir. Okay, this Ponyta. Ponyta does not know how to attack. Good for me, Bob. Malvern grew to level 20. Let's learn Quick Guard. I don't even remember what this does. Oh, priority moves. I mean, I'd probably want that more than Mean Look, but Algon grew to level 24. All my efforts were meaningless. Yep. How unfortunate for you. You and I, we're both riding bikes. You've got Pokemon. I don't want to lose to you. Okay. I didn't think that it was that big a deal. Starly, huh? Igavik! You know what? I'm gonna leave you in. There you go. Still getting the HP back from the Black Sludge. Good, good. Ah, this one knows how to attack. Yes, raise your speed so that way you can get to hit more by my revenge! Or you could die. That too. '21 and 24. Stockpile. No. Swallow. No. Spit up. No. I do not like those moves. I tried like running a Drifloon once with that. It's so bad, dude. Oh jeez, I seem to have fallen off my bike. Your bike is a time that can shift gears, right? Let me see if you know how to ride it properly. Well, I know how to ride it enough, I guess, on this cycling road. Another Starly I see here. Go out of our way and Venoshock that. Sorry, yeah. You know what? Venoshock it. Yeah, you can use big attack. I think if he has wing attack here that I would love from it, maybe. We'll see. Oh, living on the edge, brother. See. I really just want Ikavik to get more EXP here. That's the only reason I really left them in. But hey, it worked out just fine. I crashed. And then I crashed into you. And I went up in flames. I was about to say, yeah, honestly, skipping any trainers there, it's fine. You have a great bike, so I'd like to give you these great stickers. Okay. Go through Mount Coronet from here, and you can get to Hearth Home City. That's where they hold super contest shows. Just try decorating your ball capsules with stickers if you want to be named the star of the show. Oh, true. I didn't even think that I probably should try and participate in any of the excuse me, jeez. Try and participate in the contests. Hi, Born. How's your Pokedex coming along? Me, I'm somewhere between fantastic and hopeless. This isn't about me. I've got some nice stuff for you. Born, choose which shine you want. The right one. I see. You want the Versus Seeker. Then press, Born. You know what's important. Yeah. With the Versus Seeker in your bag. Using that Versus Seeker, you can find trainers who want to rematch with you. Oh, Born, you also have a Poketch? Yep, you do. You can have this too, then. You deserve for all your hard work. The Dazzling Machine app can locate unseeable items. The Dazzling Machine is something you should touch often. I'll tell you, it will tell you if there's an item on the ground that you can't see. It'll be especially useful in dark caves. Okay, let's keep working on our Pokedexes. Professor Rowan is counting on us. Hey, I hope you have a bike, because you're gonna need one up there. Thank you for all the berries. Let's go ahead and put on that Versus Seeker. Not that I'll be using it like anytime soon, but definitely perhaps in the near future. And bike. Part of me kind of wishes that you still went inside with your bike. Like you did in the old games. Like, of course you didn't ride the bike around inside the Pokemon Center, but still been one of those funny quirk things to keep. Alright, sir. Hello, how are you? I study Pokemon fossils. Me, right here and now. You have a fossil for me? Yes. Should I turn it into a Pokemon? Please. I'm in the process of extracting your Pokemon from a fossil. You go outside, yes. Please. Now! Time is alone is what I need now! Okay. Wow, the Pokemon that carried this might be terribly strong.
Whoa, so this is cool. I never expected something this big.
Well, you see, sir, you can smash big rocks into smaller rocks.
Hello, how are you? I study fossils here. You were gone too long. You kept us waiting. Unacceptable. Leave your shield on. Be good to it, okay?
Let's go. Habitually polishes its face by rubbing it against tree trunks. I don't know if that would... Never mind. He's weak to attach from behind. That makes sense. I don't think I've started with L. Lao. Laos. Very well. Luciller. Yep, Alvin. Oh, what level is he? 1. That's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Real question is, can you learn Stealth Rock? You sure can. Oh, Durbev could learn Stealth Rock too, but I don't feel like I would really care to teach him that. Alright, well, at least we got the XP share stuff, so I guess that would be a good thing. Wait, yeah, you can go to your boxes. Was it because I was like inside a, was it because like I was inside a broom or something? Or inside the gym? Maybe it was because I was inside the gym I wasn't able to switch out my Pokemon. Either way, that's still a little weird to me, but... I keep doing that. Here we go. Alright, well, I reckon we should go back up here, grab some of those levels, and then, head back down. I love my bike, but I'm not very good at fixing flat tires. I mean, that makes sense, honestly. Some people are just so, wound up in their hobby, they don't know what to do. They know what they like, and they don't worry about the maintenance of it. Use Nuzzle. Oh. That's a guaranteed para. I don't like that. Well, die. I think I just got some cherry berries, so that shouldn't be too bad. Great. Luciller grew to level 6. Or Taunt, okay. I don't know if I want Taunt on you. Ah, total wipeout. Some people compete over speed, and some compete over technique. Which kind are you? I'm the guy who just rides and dies, baby. I probably should have also remembered to get rid of the paralysis. But I guess I can still do that here. I can give him a cherry berry and then get immediately paralyzed by like a spark right after. Oh, I do have a paralyzed heal too. Oh. Or you could use Leer. There we go. Hopefully that took a bit, but I flinched. Guy. Up 7. more intimidates. Don't flinch. Thank you.
Bop.
Sorry, Rachel. You're a speedy technician. I did suppose I tried to speed through your Pokemon there.
Bicycle can only take you as far as your energy will allow.
Mr. Ryan.
You mean like Man Ryan from Super Mega?
I am sorry for anybody who had to hear that. Anyways, let's just continue on. Yes, my place I buy cards from online is reminding me that their Black Friday stuff is ending, even though I already bought stuff off your website. Stop tempting me. I spent way too much money today, but it is what it is. Oh. For some reason I thought that was one of the guys that I did not battle. Incorrect. I'm not even gonna bother going over there. I don't care. I will check one thing though. I'm going to go to Cerebi. And I want to know if you can get Sneasel in the Grand Underground. Because if you can, then I might just go out of my way and try that. Is the Gen 8 one? It can be found in the Grand Underground. What level is it, though? Oh, whoops. Grand Underground, Whiteout Cave, Icy Cave, Glacial Cavern. Oh, man, really? Man, so you can't, like... You can't find him in the Grand Underground until after you get the badge from Candace. That kind of sucks. Where's the earliest it looks like you can get it? 216? Okay, yeah, so basically you cannot get it until, like... I guess it would be after the 5th gem, maybe? Because you need the medicine for the Psyducks to get to Route 216. It's like 216, 217, Acuity Lakefront, yeah. Acuity Lakefront, Acuity, and then Snow Point. Yeah, all this stuff is basically up all in the same area. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Would have really liked to have been able to get a Sneasel earlier, so. I actually do not know who we'll be using in the meantime. I guess we can keep Agon, since he is the only person who's kind of the odd one out. The only problem is that Tumbert kind of covers the flying moves, at least partially. He hasn't gotten to the point where he's learned like a flying move yet. And then Ikavik is going to have a fighting move, so post-combat isn't really going to be anything special. Can't learn Pluck though. That's weird for Drifloon, I guess. Suppose it's my own fault choosing a weird Pokemon to get for my team so later on in the game. And especially the fact that I do not think I can get a Weavile until Victory Road, which also sucks. I may want to take down that Ponyta. Okay, good. Potentially get a flinch here. Nope. Oh, you did an attack into my Pokemon that was weak to it anyways. Jeez! Igavic, you are just popular right now. Up to the point where they're trying to kill you. Oh my god. It didn't kill? That's ridiculous. You know what? Get a Quick Claw and Razor Leaf. Ah, welcome back. I did not. Oh, well, you're gonna use Growl. Suppose there's not much to worry about there then. Still be eating dinner? Yes. Please eat dinner. Fast, we're to level 24. Let's learn Roar. No. Let's learn go to level 9. Ah, nah, baby doll eyes. Does it actually affect both of us? Okay, no, it just affects the one. I was thinking, I'm like, it shouldn't affect both Pokemon slots, but I guess I don't know that for certain. Bev grew to level 24. Igvig grew to level 22. Lussalur grew to level 10. Let's learn Metal Sound. What else do I even have? Oh, I've got Taunt. I mean... Ikevic already knows Taunt, and I really don't see the use of having it on you, so... Especially since when your gimmick is pretty much already going to be just using, Stealth Rocks, so... Oh, you know what I didn't do, though? I didn't grab any items. Back up this way. So I'm gonna return to Eterna City real quick. Maybe stock up on a couple of status healing items, and of course get some more Pokeballs. Paralyze, get like 3 of those. Antidotes, you get 1 of those. Escape ropes, I'm gonna say like 2. Hell, like 8. And then 10 more. Now let's heal up so I don't have a dying frog. Alright, back to adventure. Trying to like tell from the side. I think that's just like the light on front that I'm seeing. For some reason, I was like almost seeing the same animation that you get when you ride the Rodom cycle in Sword and Shield, and I was honestly thinking for a second there that they just reused like that model, but just downsized it or minimized it. Neither of those worked really good. Probably downscale is what I meant. The bike, yeah. Rock smash on the rock. But not Dwayne the Rock. I don't think they did. I was just for some reason thinking I was seeing like the sparks that were on the bike when you use the I guess what the dash or the boosts. I don't even remember what it's referred to as, but on the Rotom bike when you're able to get that extra boost in speed. It does spark. Oh, when you shift gears, that's probably what I saw. Bronzor. Not like that. Yeah. That's why. Well, that's partially why. Yeah, my team at the moment is actually not really prepared for like a really strong Bronzor. Not that I don't think we would not be able to handle this, but strictly like if I ran onto like a Bronzong later on, could be quite troublesome. Yo, Avatar. What's going on, my dude? Hopefully you've had a good day today. I know the other night, I believe it was on Wednesday, you were having to do a extra long shift for work. And I'm sure that was not great, but hopefully you've had a good day today and are having a good night so far. Trying to figure out why you couldn't enter the luxury into a contest. Want to take a guess as to why? I mean, you don't need, like, the ball capsule for it, do you? Speaking of which... It was fated. Oh, yeah, that would make a bit of sense. Oh, do those, do these ones actually interrupt, like, the swirling rock? Hold on. Yeah, just go ahead and remove all stickers. Because that looked really weird. No, it just like lasts for a second, huh? Put it up there, I guess? Okay, yeah, it doesn't like actually stick around a whole lot. Sure, let's do like one, like just one in front of them. This is very important. And get this right. Oh, you can actually preview it here. That's good. Still don't know the mechanics for using stickers. Oh heck, I wouldn't know either, but. No, I have like ghost type. I have like I guess maybe the smog for my frog. Smog for the frog. Sure. Oh yeah, I guess like electric sparks or whatever. I would have kind of expected them to have something like that. Okay, well, that's good. I have like a couple of mine. Some nice custom Pokeballs. Meditate. Mashed potatoes, corn, and chicken. Definitely sounds good. Faint. Well, I'm going to faint you. Ha 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 ha. Guess that's what happened. That's what happens when your special attack is not very good. And now you must do this nonsense, please. Perish. Okay. I was like, bro. Like, you're a wild Metatite. Could you do me a favor and just, like, die? Which actually I probably should use Repel. Oh, it's that dude. Big baby. According to one theory, Mount Coronet is where the Sinnoh region began. In a newly created world, a world where only time flowed and space expanded, there should have been no strife. But what became of that world? Because the human spirit is weak and incomplete, strife has spread. This world is being ruined by it. I find the state of things to be deplorable. kind of weird, bro. Alright, I'm gonna just be on my way. Is that Saturn? I don't remember. That was oh my god, I almost said Ghetsis from Pokemon Black and White. No, god. That's Cyrus, I'm pretty sure. Cuz he's the big boss. Yes. Okay. I was like, part of me was like second guessing myself. I'm like, no, there's no way. That should be his name. I'm like, that should be his name. Don't tell me this rock is gonna be faster than me. Nope. Too bad. Another Geodude. Okay, so I guess I should try Revenge, see if that KOs him in one hit. Oh, this Geodude was actually faster than me. I was joking earlier. Okay, no, it doesn't. Not worth using Revenge. What? Am I stupid? What? Did he like use a move to go that specifically goes like after me? Because I do not understand how I outsped him there when he outsped me originally. Oh, you can like... Let's say there's no way to like ping it from the... No. That would have been a really nice quality of life change, like make it so that you can actually ping that from the top right corner.
This karate man will pulverize you!
Please don't, sir.
Get back!
I know you can do it. Get out there, brother.
Oh! My black sludge! How dare you!
You shall pay for your inheritance. No. Oh no!
Oh no.
You can ping while it's tiny, yeah. Like... That just seems like something they could have really easily added. I still like power. Okay, so he still has the black sludge, right? Okay. I was pretty sure I remembered how knockoff worked in this game, so like if you're holding an item, like it doesn't just take it from you. But I wasn't sure. Thankfully, it was the case where it was not taken from me. So God bless.
If I beat you, will you share some food with me?
I mean, I got some berries. You want some of that? Oh, hello, Onyx. He might actually have a ground type move, like Mud Slap or something. I want to watch out for that. Oh, no, he's just... Well, it's not very effective, which means you must die. Map. Oh, he hang on. And now die. Dude, I still don't get it, dude. Like, how do... This seems like some really weird, like, speed tie stuff. 23. It does take things from wild, right? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll take it. Knockoff. Hold on. I dropped a couple frames there. Apologies. We should be back now. So knockoff doesn't take the item. You literally just remove it from your opponent Pokemon, whether that's a Pokemon that like the trainer has or that is in the wild. Thief is the one where Thief is the move where if you use it, you take that item. If it's a wild Pokemon, well, yeah, if it's a wild Pokemon, you catch it, you take that item. I mean, that's literally what happened with Krogunk here. Like, I did not have Black Sludge. He had a Black Sludge in the Grand Underground. I caught him, and I got that along with it. Which I think is part of the reason here. I think you can get Happiny here. Happiny, I think, can have lucky eggs, and so some people farm a Happiny here so that they can use Thief and like grab a lucky egg. If I remember that correctly, I think that's like the easiest way of doing it. Combi? I feel like I've seen a Combi. Probably because like it's not easy to get. Like you literally spread honey on a tree and you just hoped. Which I think neither of these moves will actually do much to you, so switch out to Baxel, I guess. Use knockoff on a wild Pokemon and then catch it. Does it retain its item? I would assume not. Because at that point you have literally gotten rid of the item. I don't think the logic would work the same for wild Pokemon as it would for your own Pokemon. It only retains yours because it was because obviously it'll have another battle to be in. In the case of a wild Pokemon, like they don't know if you're gonna KO it or if you're gonna keep it. So I don't know that for 100% certain, but if I had to guess, it would probably be if you caught it, it wouldn't have the item anymore. You don't have Poison Point. Hey, you also flinch too. Good job, Baxel. Oh, you have a spin! Sure do. Oh, does this guy that's below me have a Smeargle? I think I remember this dude.
Everyone seems to call me the Berry Master. I hand out berries daily because I want people to learn how wonderful they are. You're deserving of one.
A Blackberry. Would you like some berries that are all plumping away? I'm good. Are you a forgetful type who loses track of where berries are planted? Sure. Yes, I thought so. I'm the same way. The town map shows you where there are ripe berries and they're ready to be picked. Aw, thank you. That's not bad. Speaking of which, I will take all of your berries. What city am I in now? I think I'm right next to Hearthhome. I'm pretty sure. Alright, okay. Battle this guy and then let's head on our way.
You and I, let us create a scene, a fantastic tableau of battle!
Go down then, but they're gonna be blocking me. They're gonna be filming something. Oh, no, he has mine junior, which is actually really bad for me because I'm literally quad weak to that. So I'ma just head out the Tumbert. There's a hidden guy in this area. Bad. Die. Ah, then he has Bonsly. Or Bonsly, however you wish to pronounce it. Jeez. Goodbye, small child.
Magnificent! I am aglow with inspiration!
Ah, there is man. Don't say a word, just take it. What? This is where you get it? Okay. I mean, I sure will just take it. Frick, dude. Alright. Oh, come on, thank you. I'm just gonna move it back to the team members. You stayed in Hearthhome City, I only say this. Super contest shows when enter my darling Pokemon in them. Hearthhome City is a great place. Every year it gets voted the most desirable place to live in Sinnoh. Is it gonna be the Beneary? Yeah. Hello, little thing. Thank goodness that you happened to be there. If it weren't for you, who knows how far away my Beneary could have run. Baby Beneary, come back to the Pokeball you go. I'm Kira. I'm a super contest show judge. Please drop by the contest hall so I can thank you properly. Yo, Mortem. How you doing? Forgot to hop in and say hi earlier. Dude, do not worry about it. Oh, the music. Traveled a long way to take part in these super contest shows. I've given my Pokemon lots of puffins. I'm confident that we'll win our share of super contest shows. Super contest shows are interesting, but the ruins of Solaceon Town are as well. Cool. Well, Mortem, hopefully you've had a good day today. Even if you're just dropping by and you're about to peace out, that's cool too. Wait, does this guy have the good rod? From the Hoenn region, I'd been hoping to find the contest hall, but being new, I lost my way. Fortunately, the local people very kindly led me to my destination. I was impressed by their kindness and generosity to a complete stranger. Now, I may offer you the courtesy of showing you the contest hall. Sure. I didn't need the help, but cool. Internet was out almost all day and part of last night too. Oof. Dude, I was having that problem as well. My internet went out twice, like 3 times last night. Once before my parents went to bed and then twice afterwards. So like, it wasn't a thing of like, our internet was being strained. It was just literally like, I had a little over 3 glasses of wine and played board games with your mom and your brother. That sound nice. Don't mess your guys up with bad poffins. Well, that's probably gonna happen, so. Makes me happy knowing I've helped another person. Oh, I'm sorry. Please excusez-moi. Are you entering a super contest show? Ho ho ho! Enjoy yourself, please. Incidentally, Fantina, the Hearth Home gym leader, also happens to be a super contest show expert. And you may ask yourself, how do I know this? Well, I am Fantina. You may challenge me, but not yet. You must become much stronger. Then you may challenge me. Bye, Fantina. Oh, my hero! Oh, hi, Born. Wait, no, really? Joanna's your mom, so you might be a super contest show star. Oh, I don't know about that. I've never spoken to Born about super contest shows. I'm surprised you two know each other, though. Oh, yes, that's right. I need to thank you for earlier. Please take this sticker. What ethereal sticker. Nice. Place that sticker on one of your ball caps before show. It will lead to a nice touch of sophistication and glamour. I'm a show judge, so come join us for all kinds of fun. If you're unsure of yourself, we also offer practice sessions. Okay, Joanna, I'll see ya. Were you surprised to see me, Born? I got bored, so I came out to Hearth Home for a little vacation. I'm just surprised to see you here, my dear. But are you serious about entering super contest shows? Not dressed that way. It's your Pokemon's time to shine, so you shouldn't be dressed your usual way. Put this on for a little glamour. Ooh, nice tux. Sure will look good on you. After all, I chose it. Go enjoy the super contest shows, honey. Shows will give you a different look at many charms of Pokemon. It should be an eye-opening experience for you. Bye now. And we're leaving. Did I pre-order this? This game? Technically, yeah. I pre-ordered it from Amazon. My Pikachu seems delighted to be out of its Pokeball for a walk outside. I can tell because its cheeks are twitching like crazy. Oh yeah, Amity Square. Get out though, playing Fortnite. I have no idea why. That's fine. And you do you. Dude, just make sure to play as Naruto and Sasuke. In Amity Square, you may go for a stroll with cute Pokemon. Would you like to take a stroll with? You Tumbert. Oh. We're waiting for you in the square. Have a great time. I just can't believe it! I'm so overjoyed with my Pikachu. Wherever I go, Pikachu follows me without hesitation. Ah, it's just the 2 of us. Woo! Bolt Switch. Okay. Alright. Alright, bet. That is like, I won't be able to teach it here yet, but that is an incredibly good move to just find. Also, can I not open the Poketch? I felt like there were like hidden items around here, so you would need that. Did you get the pre-order bonus stuff though? The only pre-order bonus thing I got was like 100 Pokeballs. And that's because we got the double pack. Don't want to spend $20 in a game I've already spent too much money on. No, I'm not saying spend money. I'm just saying. I was saying if you had it, you could play as them, but yeah, no. I mean, I would definitely not spend money on Fortnite personally, but. Oh, you may cook berries and turn them into poffins. No, I'm good. I don't wanna ruin my berry collection right now. Your Bev looks a bit happy. Dumbert looks a bit happy. I feel like your Pokemon occasionally come across, or at least in the original games, they came across items that you could that they would like pick up off the ground or something, right? You just talk to your, yep, okay, they can occasionally find things, yes. Vaguely interested in the clouds. Another person with the Drifloon. These are ruins from a long, long time ago. Spooky plate. The universe was created. Stars became this plate. You're above. Oh, I'm talking to him through the thing. Lying down on his back. Oh, that would be a cute pose. Tumblr just thinking about something up. Found amulet coin. Yo, let's get that extra shmoney. I think I remember the amulet coin being there, or at least now I do. I didn't specifically come here saying, "Ooh, I'm gonna get the amulet coin," but you know. Maybe it was in Platinum, but I felt like when you went into like the huts that you were able to like warp to other places in Amity Square, but maybe that was like Platinum or something. Are you feeling refreshed? Please come again, okay? Oh, it looks like the Pokemon that was taking a stroll with you wants to go out. Only special trainers can make their Pokemon feel that way. I'm pretty sure that your Pokemon would be delighted if you let them out of their Pokeballs outside the square too. Hog.
I'm appalled! They refused entry to my Pokemon! Oh, my poor Gyarados and Steelix!
Oh, there he is. Dude, how slow is this dude? Oh no. No, my guy. Oh, he is so slow. It's just like Soul Silver. Well, not quite. Pokemon were a little bit, able to keep up with you a little faster there. Return to test. Test what? Babies and Pokemon get along perfectly together. When babies take naps, Pokemon go to sleep right next to them. When I grow up, I want to be a Pokemon coordinator. Well, now you're a trainer. That makes you both Papa and Mama to your Pokemon. You know how having Pokemon around leads to new discoveries? Same for parents and kids. I'm always learning from my kids. Oh wow, you're a Pokemon trainer. Having lots of Pokemon around is a lot of responsibility, but also comes with a lot of fun. When I get bigger, I'm definitely gonna be a trainer too. My sisters get all the attention. No one even notices me. I noticed you. If I can watch him. Oh, right. I don't know. Maybe you were gonna test a command or something. Like test exclamation point hydrate or something. Oh no, there are no stairs in this house. It's easier that way. The lack of stairs makes it easy for the little Pokemon to get about.
A world in which people are compassionate to others. That's all that matters to me. All my grandchildren are clamoring for Pokemon of their own. It may be tricky to manage, but it will brighten up the mood more.
Hearthome is a kid-friendly city, they say, but I disagree. Hearthome City is friendly to kids, grown-ups, and Pokemon too.
Alright, ma'am. Like that, yes. Yes, like that. I'm trying to move around with my pinky, and that was not working very well. And I got to where I wanted to go, but definitely could have been better. Okay. Look, I appreciate you, man, but this is pain. All right. Oh my gosh, I was worried that he was gonna do like that walk the entire time. Oh. Ta-da! Kept me waiting again, Born. Let's see how much tougher you and I have gotten. Right here, right now. Hey, you're a trainer now. You're expected to be ready to battle. No whining, no waiting. Let's get the show started. I mean, I think I've healed, so we should be fine. But I think he starts off with Starly / Staravia, right? Okay, yeah, Starly. Which means I should probably switch out. Oh yeah, Yellow? You think you were deemed fun there, huh? Think you're funny? Yeah, that was actually kind of frightening. I literally like looked over to my chat for a second on my phone, and literally it must have been something like that the microphone maybe caught. I don't know, but it said, "We do it, you." Like, we do it, period, you, period. It's like, what kind of context? Like, one, that's not even like grammar at all, and two, what would the context of that have been? Oh yeah? I'll show you something wicked too. Could have been worse. It could have said, "We do you," I guess. Your phone is just magical? After updating it to like the newest firmware, it's arguably fallen apart more so, which is unfortunate. Also, Yellow, I know Yellow probably does have enough points, and like they're just baiting me, honestly. Yellow, thank you. We will be returning to Fun next stream, which I did mention before, might be tomorrow. I'm actually thinking of streaming on a Saturday for once in my life. It's like almost every other Saturday, it's like my friends have last minute plans and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna hang out today." I'm like, "Oh, I mean, okay, I want to hang out, but could have let me know that sooner." Which Fun though? Oh, old Fun. I have not started, I've not started Skyward Sword HD at all. Because we're gonna be doing a full playthrough of that. Thanks to Shade. Shade donating the money to get Skyward Sword HD. Oh, what just happened? You're telling me I lost? Ah, you KO'd my team again. This messes up my dream of becoming the greatest trainer ever. No, I just need to get tougher and keep winning. One day. That's it, I'm going to challenge the Veilstone's gym next. See you around, Born. We'll be blown away by how much tougher I'll be next time we meet. Oh, no, I do not want... No. No, you have already shown me it. No, you're fine. I am glad that you are acting as a guide, but I do not need to see it again. Welcome to Pokemon Fan Club. Oh, you're Ikavic. It's warming up to you. That's my impression. Okay, then what's your impression on Gerbiv? Or actually, probably Baxel. You must be happy being with you. Oh, okay. Oh. Hello. How do I say do you do?
I'm the Pokemon Fan Club chairman. Indeed, yes I am. When you wish to treat your Pokemon to a treat, what I say, do you do? If I may say so, and I will, I feed Poffins to my Pokemon. And why I say, why'd I do that? Because of the giving of Poffins is a way of expressing your love. For example, if I were to give a sweet Poffin, the Pokemon eating it would become more cute. For example, a spicy Pokemon would add more coolness to a Pokemon. In such ways, I could say Poffins have nothing but goodness for Pokemon. Therefore, I declare this Poffin case to be a gift from me to you.
Thank you.
Can I become Cameron? Yes or yes. If Cameron with a slightly larger collection of games. I mean, didn't you have more physical games than I, don't you know? Or I felt like we determined this a while ago? I don't know.
I urge you to feel it with Poffins and be generous in dispensing them to your Pokemon.
Also, Noah, I do not think that you'd want to be me. Just saying.
One, two step, one, two flip, and turn. She dancing with Chansey?
You're a trainer, aren't you? You got two choices of challenges, either the gym or super contest show, right? A bigger collection. Well, I mean, I do have over 1,000 games logged on my, on the backlog. So I would say yes. Or are you implying also cease? Not even going to give them a chance to explain. It's like, actually, I don't want to know. Wait, what's this house? Oh, more Poffin making. Wasn't there a house that was specifically for like an online or was it this guy?
Letting out my favorite statues in the underground secret base is what I live for.
Oh, I think it was that guy. He like gave you new statues or something like that?
And there do I see my father, my son, my life. And there do I see nature, Pokemon, the world. The art of crafting things fatigues one's spirit. When the spirit is healed, the desire to make something returns. It is such a wondrous cycle.
Pokemon, people, it's only natural that we are all so very different. Make sure that you never judge a Pokemon based on whether it's weak or strong. You must always look for the good inside of them. That's what counts.
I'm not crazy, right? There's like no music here. It's kind of weird. There are still words that not everyone can describe. The words are love and joy.
That people are lonely is only natural. It gives me compassion for others. It's what makes me look forward to a better tomorrow. But there are still moments of fondness for the past. Time can heal some sadness, though. When people at Pokemon join hands, everyone's happy. It makes everyone come together. It could even make the world one.
Okay, well, it's a little optimistic, child, but... It's because they're like they're in their place of the thinkage.
Have you seen the globe of the GWS in Jubilife City? It's so awesomely awesome. Can't really explain it well, but it's downright wicked. Wicked. Dude, more like groovy.
Oh, I already got items from the area there, so I guess I can move on.
Hi, do you want a Pokemon egg? They found this at the Pokemon nursery in Salacion Town. Want to take it?
Sure.
Hold up, you don't have to... Okay.
You know what? This is a good use for the portable boxes. Again, you can move in here. I'm gonna be out of luck if I run into any fighting Pokemon, but...
Here you go. Egg.
This is what I heard about eggs. If you take that egg to travel with energetic Pokemon, it'll hatch. I remember someone announced that. President Elm of Johto, maybe? That'd be the dude to do it. Order your last Christmas gift. Yo, let's go. Have it done your lottery? No, and I will not be doing that because I would have to head all the way back to life. So. There's a Ragstone pillar up ahead. I wonder what it is. It's got me very curious. Still need to do some online shopping. I have one last gift that I need to get. Let me see how much you've rated your Pokemon. Oh, is this the breeder? Pokemon breeder Albert. I think this is the first time I've seen this trainer in the game. Ah, dang, thought Ikavik was still up front. Oh well, we can still switch out. Drop the big money on someone's gift already this year. Yeah. So I was actually stressing out because Michael's gift, or what Josh knows about it, I was having difficulties with it in the mail, and I was like, okay, if I don't like get it like soon-ish, I'm actually going to have to contact the place and say, hey, I never received this. But just today I ended up getting what I was expecting, so. We're not completely out of the woods yet, but we're like, we're basically there. Imagine I have difficulty with a gift for someone, right, Nate? He'll be like, huh? Like, what'd you say? Honestly, I'm surprised it did not paralyze me there. Not gonna be doing too much, which is fine by me. I did a stupid. Care to share? Sucker Punch. Ooh. No, because I think that Weavile will probably learn Sucker Punch. You can stuff your Pokemon are in impeccable condition. Well, I mean, you just paralyzed one of mine, so I wouldn't say impeccable, but, you know, you can fix that up. I've contracted gonna die disease. Nope! Hi, I'm training for a super contest show in my bee barrel. Big chonky boy. Oh, honey. Stop! Speaking of bee barrel. I keep forgetting that I have Baxel up front. You can move that. Also, I should just press Y. Forgot the quick key there. A good rod is really good, wouldn't you agree? Sure. We're identical minds. Think this good rod. Oh, so... Oh, I guess it was kind of in Hearthome. It was like just after. No. I'm fine. Do you jog every morning too? I take walks occasionally every day, but I don't jog every morning. It'd probably be a good idea if I did. We battle together, that's why we're tough.
We're gonna crunch you and munch you all up.
Oh, you still have the old rod? Yeah, there you go. Now you know where it is. Actually... There you go. Completely forgot that my Grottle new bite, or Gerbev, rather. No. Couldn't flinch me. Okay, no. Not only did I flinch, you die! Or I think I said, not only did I not flinch, but you died. This makes sense.
What?
Whoop!
These girls having really deep voices for some reason.
Hi, I'm a Pokemon.
Don't think you are a child. Danielle. I actually, you know what? We had some family over today and we played a board game. We played some categories. And one of the things was like a person's name. And we had the letter D. And I actually put down Danielle. So, kind of weird to see that. I need to inform you, I just watched a bird dance. Was it a good dance? I would hope it was. So learn takedown, yes. Like it may do a little recoil, but we'll be doing some more damage compared to what we have right now. Let's get rid of metal sound. Move mountain, let's go. I'm so angry. I mean, you look just like mildly upset. You're angry. I would expect you to be like stomping on the ground, all pouty. What kind of question is this? Me and Cameron Russell, who you got money on? Bro, what? How did I miss that one? Okay. I genuinely missed that. Poop seethe. Okay, look. I know people call it cringe, but I like her cat mouth. Oh no! Oh no! Up! Yep, there he goes. Man! Literally was on one, dude. Come on. What is it? What? Yeah, you could just stop right there. You know what you thought you were gonna say? Thought you were gonna say, "Oh, my bad." That was a weird thing to ask. Poor Ikavic can't get any freaking EXP because he's quad weak to this nonsense. But they're raised with a lot of hair.
Yes, and you killed them. How dare you?
Ugh. There we go. Odd when compared to Mr. Mime, I feel like they don't go together. They're fine. I don't think it's a bad pre-evolution. You know what I do think is weird though? Galarian Mr. Mime and then Mr. Rhyme. That's like such a that's such a weird Pokemon to make an alternate form of, in my opinion, and then to give it like a form on top of that where they're not like a mime, they're more like a performer tap dancer. Oh. Yes, I wanted to fish out in the open, where there's literally no water. I would win because of Game Shark. You know what? That's facts. Ooh, leopard berries. You know what? There's a chance I might actually plant those, because I would love more leopard berries. Yes, I knew that you were, and the Pokemon fan club chairman would hit it off. I'm so happy that you became one of us. Please take this as a token of our friendship. Aw, thank you. You and I are both Pokemon fan club members, so let's keep in touch. Will do. I mean, I guess I could do this, but it's probably not a good idea, so... I was jogging the other day, a wild Pokemon came after me. I ran so fast, I was on top of the waves, I swear. Oh. I don't think that there was a, I don't think there was a thing there.
Oh, that's a statue. Did you find it underground? I've always wanted to see one of those.
I'll give this to you as my way of saying thanks. Oh, okay. They're like, you actually play the underground? You're a cool person. Just a reminder, if you play the underground, you too are also cool. Pokemon following you around with their actual speeds. Yes, it's like... It's really goofy, obviously. What's at the top of the last tower? I'm very curious, but I'm also very scared. You don't even need to, like, gain any speed for that. It's literally just, like, go up it with that other gear. Whoop! Another B-Barrel? Man. I am not finding anything on this route other than B-Barrel. Go, Igavik, I know you can do it! Oh, somebody was telling me, isn't that the indication that the Pokemon is actually, like, has 2 perfect IVs or more? I think I remember seeing on Twitter that somebody was saying that. I did not care to check, though.
Hi there! Where are you from? What kind of Pokemon you got?
Cowgirl. Oh my god, she has a ton of Pokemon. They all Bidoof. Four Pokemon games on the Switch. Let's go. Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends. Yeah, or Legend Arceus. If you're talking like main series games, probably, yeah. Because, I mean, 3DS got, well, 3DS got, X and Y, ORAS, Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So it's, like, kind of similar. I wouldn't say the exact same, though, because obviously, like, the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is like the same generation and doesn't even really doesn't really constitute as a remake. It's literally just like the next version. Which was so weird that they did that, by the way, when they didn't do that with X and Y. Like, they didn't make X, Y, and then Z, which is what we were all expecting. They literally just left it as is, and it's probably because they went ahead and started development on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Like, probably as soon as they got done with, X and Y. I feel like having Gen 1 to Gen 8, Sword and Shield Gen 4 to Gen whatever with Legends is interesting.
Even to folks like you have fancy Pokemon too, it looks like.
Nah, man, I just got a vibing frog over here. Look at that, man. This dude's chilling. Ikovic looks very interested. Does he now? You're not supposed to intrude on my time with Sue!
Huh? You want to battle with me? I will if I can team with Ty.
Oh, okay, God. Don't worry, I'm just stupid. I mean, obviously, I feel like the DS has like the most variety because on a DS, on a regular DS, and we're not talking like DSi or whatever, the one with the GBA slot, you can play Gen 1, you can play Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can literally play all 5 generations on like a single DS. I was about to say, either of these I really need to worry about. I guess Metatite, just on the chance that it knows a psychic type move. It does. Okay, but you didn't attack the one that I was worried about. Gen 1 remakes, no mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you got Fire Red, Leaf Green, you got Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you've got Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Then obviously Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and Black and White, Black 2, White 2. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember Fire Red, Leaf Green very well because they were basically the Pokemon games I started with alongside Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Like I got Ruby first, and then I think I got Leaf Green. Pretty sure. You've never played Fire Red, Leaf Green? They're really good, honestly. Still probably my best. Well, a lot of bias here, obviously. But honestly, one of my favorite representations of Gen 1. Like, the sprite style is so good for it. I think it's excellent. Like, and of course, you know, Gen 5 and stuff, you know, people will say that's the best one, and they're probably right. But I do really, really, really like the sprite style of Gen 3 overall. But Fire Red, Leaf Green specifically had really good sprite work. But then they also added extra content to Gen 1. They didn't just like stop there. They didn't say, okay, we literally recreated this game, so that's cool. No, they actually like added more on top of that to be able to get like not only some Johto Pokemon, but also to just like have more content to do besides the main story. It was really cool. I very much enjoyed it. Went from Yellow to Crystal to Emerald. Third card child. I waited for Gen 5's third card. It never came out. Dang.
I'm sorry, Ty.
We have lives for Sue. Maybe that's why he lost? Couldn't focus on the battle, man. He was so enamored with his lady. Isn't this the town where you're supposed to originally get stickers? I feel like that's the case. There's probably a house here where literally they're like, oh, I'll give you a sticker every day or something. So hoping for Gen 6 to have Z and it never did. Yeah, I know, right? Literally everyone was like, okay, you know, obviously we had Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Those were remakes, so we didn't expect them to have like actual stuff. But before that, we had Diamond and Pearl, we had Platinum, Black 2, or Black and White, had Black 2, White 2. Not quite the same, like it wasn't Pokemon Gray, but it still was like an extra game within that region. And so we're like, oh yeah, X and Y is obviously gonna have Z. Why would they literally just have this Pokemon like out here in the middle of nowhere? It's like you don't even he doesn't have very much story significance, but he's there. So you would think that he would be like that. And that's what happened in Black and White. You literally had Reshiram and Zekrom, and then in the next game, Kyurem was basically the main legendary. So like it seemed very obvious that they were gonna work on it, and they never did. So oh, whoops. Breathing in this fresh, refreshing air. It even pokes up Pokemon, that's why I'm out here. Up. 2 Poison Berries. That's for confusion, right? Could be useful. The Nab Berries. Those are the pink bananas, right? I guess for me, though, I was definitely not mad that there was no Pokemon Z, because I got Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, so I was very content. Your encounters with Pokemon can be considered your shared history. There's a Pokemon app called Pokemon History. Use it to see the history of your Pokemon catches. Cool. Pokemon History app shows the most recently obtained Pokemon. Oh, it's, yeah. Oh, it goes to the bottom there. I see.
Every Sunday, I visit the Lost Tower. Out of Trout Trainer, there's no gym in this town. You'll be wanting, Veilstone or Pastoria. Every so often, eggs will be found at the Pokemon Distillery. They're found without anyone knowing how they got there.
Thank you.
Is someone leaving them there? Probably not.
Also, it's not my birthday.
Yo, Empress! Feels like it's been a while. How's it going? Thank you for that one bit, as you have seen from that bit notification. How's it going? They say no one has ever seen a Pokemon actually lay an egg. So it hasn't been proven that a Pokemon actually lays eggs. Okay. How are you, my darling? How are you? It's a miracle. I wish you were joking, Noah. I actually wish you were. God. Because it would be so me to be like, literally, a viewer hasn't been here in like a couple weeks. And then just to completely misname them. Ugh, I can 2000% see myself saying it, saying that. And I'd not show up again. You know what? I wouldn't blame you. My son just loves those nearby ruins. If you don't mind, can you show him the Pokemon you catch in the ruins? Where's your son?
Is he like at the ruins, I guess? Figured you'd be talking about somebody who was in your house. Yeah, I think this house is the one that you originally get the stickers from. Yay, Pokemon, how do you like it? It's very fun. It is very much Gen 4, so it is pretty much so far been like carbon copy Diamond Pearl. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think a lot of people are definitely a little disappointed about it. Well, more than a little disappointed about it, but we don't talk about those people. I think a lot of people had higher expectations and obviously not. This isn't really what everybody probably wanted, but I think it's good. I obviously think this is obviously a way more accessible way to get the game than like trying to get the originals, unless you're, you know, trying to use simulators and all that. But besides that, if you're trying to play the game legitimately, this is basically where you want to go now, because it's literally just about the same game. So. Your Pokemon is the Impus nature. Do you know that a Pokemon's nature depends on how it will go? Yeah, sure.
There's always been a lot of Pokemon in this area, even the old days. They say there were big Pokemon ranches around these parts.
I'll take your word for it. Dude, Noah's trying his best to make a funny. Dude, let's check out these rooms. Wait, isn't there an HM I get here? Top right. Lower left. Top right. Top left. Top left. Lower left. What was that? Top right, lower left, top right, top left, lower left. Lower left. Okay, it's another top right, top left, lower left. So you only go to the right once? Or no, you go right twice, because it's top right, lower left, top right, top left, lower left.
There's something really weird about these ruins. So I like coming here, but then again, come to my house later. I'll give you a ball capsule so you can play stickers on it.
Oh. Alright. Top right, lower left.
This place is teeming with unknown. There has to be some meaning to this. Truth can be found. I will start my research by battle you.
What have I been up to? Yep, I've literally just been gaming. Honestly, there's literally nothing's changed. I've been buying a bunch of Christmas gifts. And like, yeah, nothing's really changed life-wise. I'm still working my job at the warehouse, which is fine. Did you get me a Christmas gift? Yes. Maybe, maybe not. But here's the question, did you get me a Christmas gift? I don't want to make the same mistake twice. You even know her address? I don't think she would really, like, want me to know that. Planned it for months now. This is gonna be like something mail, or are you gonna like visit us? I mean, you could know, but I know you do nothing with it. One, 2, 3 Empress Way, somewhere, Alabama. Kinda doubt. kind of doubt that, be that, like... I guess stereotypical, just because, like, that's, like, the one, the haha funny everybody goes for. Pretty close in that it has a number and that it's got a name in it and that it's called... Actually, I guess it would be kind of funny if you got the way part of it, so...
Search must continue.
Alright, you didn't mess me up. It's top right, top left, bottom left. Yay! I remembered. You got the Alabama part right. I think that goes without saying. On a mind plate. Mind crush. Power of defeated giants infuses the plate. Got a nugget. Oh, wait. Was there actually something important there? I completely forget. D. I would have loved it more if instead I got E. Ugh. It would be so on brand, dude. What did I have for dinner? That's a good question, which we're almost at the end of stream, but sure, I can ask everybody this. What did everybody have for dinner tonight? For me, I had SpaghettiOs. Because, I had a big lunch today. So, I wanted something small, and that was something easy to make. Very easy, since literally bowl, microwave, take out, consume. Into stream, you just woke up? He has another hour? I didn't say none of that. The bugs, no. Oh, it's still so good. D. Okay, I might be crazy. Yeah, you can definitely go to your boxes while you're in, I was just thinking. I'm gonna check these other places, see if there's any items here. No. Leftover barbecue and fried rice from Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? My Thanksgiving was today. We actually celebrated Thanksgiving a day late because my sister was actually working the day of Thanksgiving, and so oh my God, Noah, what? Okay, I'll stream a little longer. I mean, you didn't really need to give bits, or even that many for that, but I appreciate the 70 bits, Noah. Thank you so much. As you know, filling up that big cup fills up my heart as well. I appreciate it. I mean, yeah, that's a freaking heck ton, since nowadays we don't get free ads for bits anymore. That's for sure. Thank you so much, Noah. It's very generous of you. Actually, are you at the top? I think you're the top person on the leaderboard, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you definitely are now. Okay, I was like, I know I'm not crazy. Some of these should have items in them. Like, I wasn't expecting all of them to, but some of them, man. Come on. He just wanted to be number one. You hear that, Mr. Krabs? He was number one! Go repel. Was it the Atari? I doubt it. It was probably Forza. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll go and switch out the egg long enough for the unknown, because it's like, please show my child unknown.
I'm researching unknown. Unknown have a lot of different forms. Fascinating, isn't it? I'd love for me to show you any unknown if you got any.
Here you go.
Wow, I've never seen that form of unknown before. Please take this ball capsule as my thanks.
Find a different form, please show it to me. Okay, so it just adds more ball cap. Oh, okay, cool. So I was thinking there for a second. I'm like, he said ball capsule, right? Like not sticker. So yeah, it's just literally just like, all right, I'll give you an entire ball capsule if you just show me a Pokemon, or not a Pokemon, duh, but like an unknown. The song sounds like Persona 5 music. Why? Because there's a saxophone in it. And it is also piano. The Pokemon's really bad. We look at it, okay, yep. I don't think there's any Pokemon I would necessarily leave in the nursery, so we're good right now. Oh, you can't even tell, like, this is really taller grass. You actually have to step in it first. Maybe because you suck, Noah? Dang. No. Yes. Water or ice cream? Water. And also, if you're talking about if you should have water or ice cream, get some water. Look, how about this? If you have an entire glass of water, then you can have ice cream. Exactly, yeah, that's what I was about to say. You can either do both or just, like, make sure you have your water first before you get the ice cream. Wait, is this my first time seeing Stunky? I think it is. Also, alright, cat. Glad you know Aerial Aced. You were doing League of Legends? Yeah, no. No, I don't think so. God, I could not even imagine Yellow playing League, like, at all. Like, I could see Lando and Cobble playing it strictly for, like, the gameplay, since, like, they were pretty, into Pokemon Unite at the time. But not obviously, like, a typical LoL community member, as many of them, as the community typically gets a lot of criticism for. But I'm just saying, like, Yellow would definitely be so out of place. Because Yellow basically got peer pressured to play Pokemon Unite, and then that is, like, the opposite sort of environment I would expect Yellow to subject himself to. So... Oh, I'm so glad that there's somebody random on my freaking Twitter that I don't even follow that's doing, like, a event or what, I don't know. Or, like, the rooms or something. Wait, is this where you buy Moo Moo Milks? Please tell me they still have Moo Moo Milks here. Yes! Oh, thank you. I have not been able to get my freaking lemonade fix, so Moo Moo Milks are gonna have to do. What is... Is the watch removable? Yes. There you go. Not Kilo Kiwi? Nope, that's what I gotta say, so here we go.
I, for one, am thankful that Kiwi Josh, on Discord, is a professional League of Legends player. He is ranked number 6 in the world. Let's go Kiwo, Josh, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Psyduck are standing firm. They aren't inclined to move at all.
Psyduck. I'm a rookie breeder, but I'll do my very best.
Look, if you got a full party of Pokemon, I would say that you're doing good for yourself. Okay, yeah. Thanks for including the exclamation point. Yes, exactly. It was very important. You know, if my, stupid, I should have used the fighting type move there. I wasn't even paying attention at all, because I was about to complain. If my Shieldon knew, Steel type move, then he would actually probably be able to take on these Pokemon, but he doesn't. So, big rip. Getting Cameron is a word, by the way. It means getting bullied while trying to bully somebody else. Been too much money. That was a reversal of fate. I had no part in that. All I'm saying is, how did they mix that up? When it was literally like, not only do we already have the established Noah spends too much money joke, but it was also about like the Sega Genesis or something, like something I don't even own. Alright, I'm still a rookie. It is alright. It's alright. Alright. Okay, we're still doing good. Fine. We're doing fine, good.
Well, Treasure Hunter, today the loot is a victory from you.
It said Sega Saturn, though. I don't own that either. No, but I didn't draw that. I was about to say, I didn't draw whatever that was. I didn't draw that or make the prompt. Noah, stop spending money. Ah, yes, thank you, Josh. Look, that I didn't even deserve that. That on-guarding phone. That was just a series of unfortunate events that led to me paying Pikachu all of my money because I've spent far too much on cards. Okay, look, Noah, the way you said that makes it look you sound... It looks like you said, I would never spend money on others. Can we play Guarded Phone on stream sometime? Hey, you know what? Go over to Mr. Michael, aka New Type RK9's Discord right now. You know what? I've got the command, right? Does that work? Sure does. I probably should change that so that way it's no longer about the collab, but go over to his channel, go to his Discord if you're not in it already, which everybody is, and vote on the stream that he has and the multiplayer night, because I think he's doing that tomorrow night, and vote for Gardic Phone. So if you vote for Gardic Phone, he will play it on stream. Please have mercy, I can't see what I'm typing. Isn't that hero from Overwatch? Oh my god. Jeez. She's pretty. She has some really good skins. I mean, most of the characters in Overwatch have really great skins, but dude, the one I've been using when I play Mercy, the Dragoon skin, looks like is it called the Dragoon class in Final Fantasy? Whatever it is, it's like the Final Fantasy class where they have they literally have like a pole / spear. And I think that's so cool. I've been using that skin basically all the time. She's not the only one pretty. I'd say everybody but Moira in that game is pretty. And that's not even because I dislike how Moira looks. It is literally because I have personal distastes for Moira. Didn't know there were skins? Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's like a team-based game. Skins are very, very prominent. But yeah, Mercy is very popular for her witch skin, which is a Halloween skin. And that is obviously a good one in general. What's my... Oh, Mercy also... So Mercy is like a nurse. But like then she's like, oh, I need to get out there and help people or whatever. I don't know her backstory. The only character's backstory I barely even know is Lucio, and even then his is like, yeah, I help the world with music. But yeah, I like her her Dr. Zyger outfit. So she just literally is in a white robe and has a stethoscope and she's wearing glasses. And she looks very nice. A very casual skin for going into a 6v6 battle. Did they always have skins? I'm pretty sure. Because, I mean, the thing is that, like, in the whole reason to really play Overwatch is to have, is to, like, when you level up, you get the loot boxes, so that when you open those up, you'll get sprays, and you'll get emotes, and you'll get skins, and you'll get, like, I won't say that they, like, had probably a ton of, like, amazing stuff at the beginning, but, like, they obviously had the color variations where, like, you could swap those out, but for sure now, like, they have full-on detailed skins, so. Gonna need you to not let your hair look like a bull again, sorry. I can make absolutely no promises. Absolutely no promises. But yeah, I mean, Lucio freaking has amazing costumes. He has one where he's like a soccer player. He has one where he's like dressed up as a frog. Oh, dude, is it gonna be Krogunk v Krogunk? He has one where he is... Oh, he has a Jazzy skin, and, like, every part of him is turned into, like, jazz pipes. And it's awesome. I love it. You had a dream about Spider-Man No Way Home? Was it a premonition? God. Alright, I see we have the same strategy here. Which is why I'm just going to switch out, because this will take forever if I don't switch out. Gel the bangs up. I do not think I would look good. For one, I am not a person who really likes to show very much forehead. That's just me personally. But, like, literally, I'm pretty sure my hairdresser was literally like, yeah, you should, since you got their shorter hair, you should, like, push it up, and that way you can kind of, like, spike up your hair a little bit, give it more texture. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm good. You mean 5-head? I probably would look 5-head if I didn't have any bangs at all. My head's freaking built like a jelly bean. Did Josh get a haircut yet? Oh, there's your answer. It's Chrome past Stroom. His head will evolve from Stroomish to Breloom very soon. I have a 5-head. I wouldn't say so. God. Perish. Thank you. Palm tree. God. You know what? Just keep him out here. He's doing work. Just let the man do his thing. There you go. Good job, Gerbev. Mega Drain. Sure. I said that, and well, I haven't used growth at all. Might as well get rid of it. It'll give me options. Is that gonna be the new, like, the new joke when we play Gartic Phone or TKO next? Josh is going to have been evolved from a regular, like, oak tree to a palm tree. Oh, it'll be like a Alolan Executor. Christmas tree.
Don't want to believe this happened, but a loss is a loss.
Your hair coming to the... Josh, what? Oh my god, what's that one ornament that, like, you and your family, like, put up on the tree every... God, I wish I could remember what it was, but it's like a really weird one. But you've shown me it before. It hurts that I don't remember it. Yes, the pickle! Yes, the pickle! Oh, whoops. Yes, they hang a pickle on the freaking Christmas tree every year. Okay. Please run. I was really worried that I was gonna run, and it's like, you can't escape! And then just immediate death. Be very unfortunate. Isn't this a trainer? Jungi is good for you, but you have to make sure you're not overdoing it. Goodbye, Noah. Goodbye. I'm taking the Bellstone Gym Challenge, but first... I'll battle anyone. That's how I'll get better. That's true. Gotta get that experience. Ace Trainer Malia and... What? Oh, Dennis. Okay. I thought his name was like Dartrix. I'm like, that's the name of a Pokemon, sir. Okay, that's not too bad. Probably gonna also hit Grogun. Oh, no. It's good. Gurish. It has to be the last ornament hung and it said to bring good luck. Yes. Give Juice a pickle for his Christmas present. Get him another pickle to hang on the tree. A pickle-themed ornament. I'm gonna be a baby. I want to switch out. Who's the other person? Oh, it's Machop. So I guess, like, Thumber's probably, like, the best choice here. No, I'm going to agree with Empress here. No. Oh, I think this dude also has 2 Pokemon. It's just that I have not killed the Moki yet. No, like, what? Yeah, just get rid of it. Just delete it. Just delete it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Go. being silenced by the government. No, you're being silenced by the... That's... never mind. Never mind, I was gonna say something and then I like almost immediately regretted it, so we're good. Oh no! Oh no, that's death. Uh-oh. Well, this is gonna be a hard battle, I think. You're above. Offend everyone, do it? No, it'd be more embarrassing for me than it would be for everybody else, I promise you. Grottle, you're definitely like a physical attacker here, right? Yeah, okay. Now I want to know more. No, it's fine. He has ice fang. Bro, this dude has some major freaking coverage. Hello? This dude's making plays. Actually dodged the 5% chance. He actually got the 5% chance for Razor Leaf to miss there. Good golly goosh. 19, move Iron Defense. No. You made me lose my confidence. You won and I lost, but both of us gained something from this. I think this is the first time I battled the female ace trainer. What? Tombert is evolving! Makes you want to play the original Sapphire? Do it. These games are great. Well, I would say play Platinum if you have it, but if you gotta deal with what you got. Driftloom, it carries people in Pokemon when it flies, but since it only drifts, it can end up anywhere. I see. Wants to lure the move Phantom Force. Yes, please. I actually did not even know that Driftloom even got this move, but that's incredible. I'm pretty sure this is the move that like Marshadow learns, or like he's supposed to pretty much only know. Because I know it should be in your drawer across the room. Well, I guess even if you have the game, do you have the console to play it on? Platinum. Yeah, Platinum is the in-between sequel to Diamond and Pearl. So after Diamond and Pearl came out, they had Platinum, which was basically just an updated version of the game with some story differences. And then obviously like the main bad guy, instead of going after like Palkia and Dialga, like it's more about Giratina. All right, now we're in Veilstone. My Pokemon is so slow. But that's also only if you'd like want to save over your current file. I know like Yellow specifically really did not want to go over his Emerald save file, trying to like go back through and get berries and stuff. So that's why he went through the whole effort of replacing the battery, which he made a video on. So if you want to learn how to replace a battery for a Game Boy cartridge or a Game Boy Advance cartridge, you can search Yellow Yoshi on YouTube and see that. Maylene, the gym leader, is a real cutie. But don't let that fool you. Even grown-ups have trouble with her. If you use the hidden move Fly, you'll be instantly whisked away to any town you visited before. I want that. I think that's gonna be it for the night. This is a pretty good stopping point. We've, we literally just, evolved Tumbert. So, he's doing pretty epic now. We just made it to the new city. So, pretty much about the only thing we can do here is, like, explore and then, do the gym. So, did I need to? No, but it was quality. Exactly, right. You support your friendos. And especially, again, because, yes, Yellow makes incredibly quality content. How do I come up with those names? It's all in here, baby. The stupidity and the tomb brain cells that are able to come up with such genius names. It's alright, it's alright here. Literally I start with the letter and then I just go from there. So whenever I get a Sneasel, you will also be able to see once again the method to the madness. But yeah, there's literally like no strategy here. It's literally just like, there it is. That's the name. Subscribe to Yellow Yoshi on YouTube. You know what? I don't usually try and cross promote, obviously. But of course, two people we've mentioned tonight. New Type RK9. You can go follow him. Even join his Discord. Influence what he plays tomorrow night. At least I'm pretty sure he's still supposed to be playing something tomorrow night. So call him out if he doesn't. Just kidding. Don't do that. And then of course our good friend Yellow, who is playing Sploon right now and is working on even more videos for the YouTube. And you know what? Another good segue. Mr. Belloboshi also made this new animation for the away panel. So, because of their dissatisfaction with the previous one, which I will say once again, it was fine. I loved it. It was great. But Yellow went out of their way personally to make a new Kirby animation with even more bounciness to him. A bit more quality to the headphones and all that. You got what did he say? He said something funny about like the star that it looked more like a flower or something. Anyways, this is very excellent. And again, I feel the need to plug it since we are indeed talking about our dear friend Yellow. So showing that off once again. Very nice to have it here for stream. But of course, go ahead and stop stream for the night. Let me go ahead and do our special thank yous. Zaxby's date win. I should get Zaxby's as well whenever it happens. Zaxby's would be awesome. I actually have not had Zaxby's in a while. When typically when I go out with the buckos, sometimes we have it. So getting to our special thank yous, we will start with Noah with the 1 bit. Of course, saying happy birthday. Thank you to Kimberly for the 5 bits, 5 quirky bits. Thank you to Empress for the 1 bit, and then thank you to Noah once again with the 70 bits. Freaking extending stream, which again was very generous of you, Noah. I really appreciate those bits, and hopefully you enjoyed the rest of our conversations tonight. Hopefully it was worth it. But once again, I really do appreciate it. As for my normal thank yous, thank you to Empress for coming by, thank you to Ender for coming by, thank you to Noah for coming by, thank you to Josh for coming by, thank you to Yellow for coming by, thank you to I think Chris came by for like just a second or two. Thank you to Mortem for coming by, because Mortem came by and he gave us some a nice hello. Happy birthday, Juice is still it's a birthday week. You know what? Fair enough. Happy birthday to my boy. Thank you to Avatar for coming by. I was about to say, I was like, oh, that's probably it. No, it's not. Thank you to Avatar for coming by. Of course, very much appreciate you, friend. Hopefully you enjoyed that lurk. I be in? I don't know. I always have difficulty here. I guess thank you again to Kimberly for coming by because she dropped the beats and she was talking about how her last 2 days since freaking Thanksgiving have been quite interesting. So God bless that woman. Hope she's doing good. That was a face. I am a man of many faces, most of which are absolutely terrifying. So it's a reason to stick around, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, or leave immediately. Go do jumping jacks? No. Anyways, please have yourselves a good night, everybody. If I did not thank you, I very much apologize. Still know I appreciate you. If you're lurking, hopefully you enjoyed the lurk. And of course, I hope everybody is having a fantastic night or day wherever you may be. I will probably be streaming tomorrow. I already feel that I will be streaming tomorrow. So it might happen. I'm not gonna give you the 100% okay on that, but there is a very high likelihood that I will be streaming tomorrow. So hopefully that goes well. If we do stream, it'll be Metroid Dread, which I know is a game that a lot of people kind of want to avoid, obviously, because of spoilers and stuff. So I feel like that's a decent game to stream on Saturday, and also to kind of get it out of the way so that way we can have more time for Earthbound and Pokemon during the week. So that would be very nice. Stream or general VC. Well, once again, Michael will be streaming tomorrow, and there will probably be a VC chat where everybody will be having lots of fun playing whatever it is, Mario Kart or Gartic Phone, or that's why you need to vote. So if you're in Michael's Discord server, of course, please do that. So that way you can have some fun tomorrow doing what you like. But that's it from me. Please have yourself a good night. Once again, I will not be rating anybody. Please get yourself some rest if you can. If you don't, have yourself a good rest of the night. I've said that 3 times, I'm pretty sure, just within the last 10 seconds. But of course, until I see you next time, bye-bye. Good night, Yellow. Bye!